It's not exactly how I want to start my video off today, but that we all have to start somewhere, right? And that start with something more than you bargained for. Take this building for example. Crummy, crappy, and I live in a nightmare. Something tragic about to happen. Maybe my life about to end. There's not much of a life in this building. Then again, you will get evicted for no reason. It's a very terrible thing. You're evicted for no reason? Picking on disabled people? Harassing them? Harassing them? Hitting them? Probably torturing them? Other people are probably suicide, heart attacks, strokes. Basically the same thing. Well, suicide and strokes are different. Suicide when you commit suicide, strokes when you're having a heart attack. Maybe stress. A lot of stress can do it to you, especially on older people. But me, I may look young. Okay, I'm young still. I have a little bit of my life left me. I don't know how long. That may not be suicidal. I don't know. But I do have something else called heart warmer. I'm young to have a heart warmer, right? Well, anybody can have a heart warmer. I had it since I was younger. But I wonder how that good out hold up in court with this crooked manager here named Regina Love. He's nasty with a nasty attitude. Nastiest manager we ever had in this building. Others we had. I forgot the very first one was, but I got in this building. But there wasn't really supposed to be things like smoking in the building. But there's one room that used to be a library. There was smoking in it. But then again, put something on every stone. A note on the door. That's the only place for smoking. If you like it, take it somewhere else. Very nasty. And where else to put it? Well, the second man I can't really recall. Too many nasty managers in the building. That, you know, went after another harassments. But this is moving ahead to the future now. There's one crazy whacked out nut job named Carliss O Neal. She was originally assistant manager, then she became a full-time manager. And I was wondering how the hell she got that job. I won her. Family won her. Well, absolutely. My mom and my brother won it, but I knew who did it. Who gave her a job? What's her name? God, the original manager. And but she don't even know half the things. She don't even know where the hell she put the stuff at. Like rents and stuff like that, so she couldn't handle the rent anymore in there. She didn't know where to put it. And she starts blaming people that they haven't paid the rent. You can see why you're not doing is insane. A lot of history behind it. Bed bugs, roaches. Oh yeah, not to mention water problems. Well, leakages maybe, but that, yeah. But on that, besides the point of that, supposed to have hot water sprinkling, but in the early morning hours, we got cold. But then during the day, it's blazing hot. Go figure, right? You want life in this place? Don't even bother. This place will drive you crazy. Well, there's a court day on it right now. I'd love to see whatever Regina Love has in store in court. Or should I say what I have in store for her? Okay, I missed something tonight. Actually, I don't know what it is. Well, I just say I want a few things. That'll be going into court. Just the information. I wouldn't say I'll go in there and the hash. Yeah, use the information. Need good information about this place, but I can't disclose the details because they'll eventually see this video, so I can't disclose the information. Made to the public, to you guys on YouTube. But I mean, that's an exclusive information that'll be used. I mean, just this video right now, but I can't disclose that information because they'll know. Wait a minute, I guess. But I do have a heart murmur, so they causing me. I could have a stroke. Stroke of bad luck, or actually, literally a stroke. Heart attack. Heart murmurs. Could trigger that. I got an ulcer. I did Nexium. Am I lying about a heart murmur? No. Is Regina Love a liar? Yes. She was the secondary manager. Carliss O Neal got fired. I heard she got fired, so she got fired, but I think she got fired. But the original manager wouldn't fire her. She hired her. Matter of fact, she hired this one. Regina Love. I must say, all the managers they did in this building so far have had banger job experience. Look how far this building got to. And we got this HUD inspection. Going to pick up random apartments. They know who they're sending them to. They don't want to send in apartments that really do. But they want to huff and puff. They want to get things done in a hurry then. They go in apartments like mine or something, but they skipped out mine for certain reasons. Because she knows anyway they're not going to send my apartment because of this issue anyway. She don't want them to need to tell the truth about what's in my apartment. I used to have a cat. Diabetic. With a red cat. But I do got a replacement cat. The original cat was a red cat named Garfield. Secondary cat, now it's Brownie. She's not diabetic. But this one wasn't here. Came right before Garfield died. She's still saying I have the same cat. And of course, she's a total liar. She got liar. I mean, she can grow the big nose online, but that's what she grow. But you can see that big nose. You get what I mean? She's a total nut job, just like Carliss O Neal. You just can't live a life. You just can't. It will drive you insane. Trust me, I do. Have a lot of experience in that department. Living in 9 minutes. Oh, did I tell you the name of the building? Senior Chateau. What the hell? A sound. Basically what it is. The great breaking news, huh? I don't know how this whole thing's gonna work out. But let me tell you about the Garfield thing. My cat Garfield. Okay, this is the thing is, my bedroom, that carpet. Okay, admit it got ruined. But you never have carpet here. You never carpet when you allow pets. I'm sure there's other apartments though. I feel as hell. At least I don't try to keep the place dirty. I try to keep it clean. But apparently, this manager's out to destroy people. They'll find any reason they can to evict somebody. That's what they do. They hide behind the fact of that. But this is not for you, public. This is for Regina Love. But hey, words can hurt, can it? Very hard, but words can hurt. Just a little dose, just a little taste of what it's like. Because obviously, when Nature is calling, she's not too happy. No defense, but this manager, well, most managers here, but you mostly have one manager now. I already have a man manager yet. But the woman managers, but besides the fact that this one, they're all total bitches. This one, the worst of all, a witch bitch. Worst of the one we ever had. Trying to pull off eviction on people. Carpet could come up, but there was a carpet guy here once. That was before her. Came on carpet, tried to argue with him down there. That was before this one, but there was Carliss O Neal, and this one, and Christine something. She was Caucasian. She was a bitch too. But besides that, total trash. Oh yeah, Dad mentioned that. You let anybody here to be a manager. They don't check reference on the managers. When they want you to do something, then you're supposed to do it. But you want them to do something like repair something? No, they can't do it. But then you get somebody on them, for example, like a building inspector, somebody, for health, then they jump to it. Well, I guess you get my point how the going is. Carpet's made badly messed up on my floor, but I will show you that not on this video, the next video. This is just a video for telling the truth in the way I should. Which I am. I'm telling the truth, not truthful. I tell the truth about these things. I tell, and it ain't lies. But her, she's a liar. She only going to quote all these crazy lies. With pictures, because she took pictures before he getting the clean blood. I couldn't clean right away, because Garth was gone, passed away. I was disappointed. Of course, she was here before, in my inspection, but she did an inspection in a stupid way. Coming here, taking pictures, and then going to act like it's that bad and stinking. The maintenance that came here, the maintenance guy that came here, he didn't act like that. This was just showing off, trying to make like she's, got a witness and everything else, and like, showing around the hall to make it like she got witnesses. The next inspection, she didn't come at all. Just down there, ran. I'm going in there. Well, that's what she did. She just took pictures, and we wanted to get clean spot. We tried to change the inspection. She didn't want to change it because that's why she didn't want to change it. She wanted to come here with us, not even clean spot, to clean the place. I couldn't even clean yet because, well, I was about to clean, but I couldn't clean right away because it was in the channel. She wanted to take the pictures. Something in there. My bedroom light is now on the floor. They didn't deal with this problem before, then this bitch wants to do that shit. So, hey. Just some bull crap, right? You just can't read them. Like they say, you just can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? Boy. Carpet got a reason with them now before, but like I said, they thought this nuts. I can't blame them. They're alright. They are nuts. the baddest, terrible building in the world. And there was like, she took pictures of them. She did do that. She took pictures because she wanted to make sure we didn't clean supplies. So she can use old pictures. I can clean right away because I was a little disappointed after Golden passed away. I bet you clean it up after she did this better. We trying to have it changed by somebody else. However, must have called the wrong hut number. He confused the numbers. Probably got the right hut number still. But it's too late. He did that first inspection. And one thing though too. They said I passed all inspections. If that was the case, why I'm still here. It wasn't the cat's fault. I had diabetes. They just can't give it a rest. The cat's gone. Give it a rest. The cat didn't mean no harm. And I had a litter box also. Apparently they just keep pushing and pushing. Pushing and pushing and pushing. You see why people want to commit suicide in here? How people have strokes? That's the reason why. There's probably cover up in here. I read once before. That was before the PK manager, but the elbow collapsed. I never even knew about that. The whole time before I moved there, I never knew about that. 10 years later, when I was exposed in Fox 19. They was outside, the camera crew and on. I seen it on TV, and I guess it was outside. Going to place. And from the, it's on their website. Fox 19 website. You do that. You'll find some information here on the sites here now. Apparently, it's no secret about this place. They always think it is. They try to keep it like that by evicting people, but it's no secret anymore. It's not a secret. It's never going to be a secret anymore because people know now. I guess killing is their thing, maybe. Maybe they enjoy that a little too much. Pushing, working them, scare the shit out. Pardon my French. But that's what they do. They do that stuff. Put me in the manager's seat, and you won't see me doing that kind of crap. Going through the whole mess. But people move in, people move out, right? Because the reasons are that. Why can't stay in here? Who wants to get itched by bed bugs? People got bed bugs and roaches. I used to have roaches in my apartment, but I did the work. They want to get the credit for it. No, but they didn't do it. The stimulator did it. Give me a break. This is not the good stimmer they use. They can use an Orgaman or Terminax. Those are the best ones, and maybe expensive, I don't know, but they don't want to use those good ones. They want to use the cheapest ones they can. You ever heard of snowball exterminators? That's the next stimmer they got right now until they eventually change it again to a different exterminator to use. It's just, these kind of exterminators, I guess they just get together. Call themselves exterminators. Put an outfit on someone and call themselves exterminators or something. I don't know. You don't see stuff like on TV because Terminax and Orphan are the ones you see on TV. They're on exterminators. I heard that you use root spray on bed bugs, they're going to multiply. These bugs are still in the building. Put a little paste down or something. Did I ever see a bug again? Really? You still see bugs. In my apartment. Your roaches in there, I'll do exactly the same thing. You know what I use for roaches? Bleach. Except not on the carpet. You know, bleach would do the carpet. It will stain, so I use alcohol. Alcohol will stain the carpet to bleach through. Of course, I guess, yeah, of course, you know that, so I don't need to explain that to you all. Just making it very clear on some things. But I did a hell of a lot of bleaching. I killed them about years back now, but I killed all the roaches. There was loads of them. It was in there. Then I didn't replace that roaches, but I took care of them. Not like when those buildings was living in a building. Trying to keep themselves filthy. They wouldn't kill the barbecue roaches because that's how they live. But I didn't live like that. That's where the magic wants to make you think. Make people think I don't live like that. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't the cat's fault. I did have a liver box. And that cat went to liver box. The liver box get too full. When you have diabetes, you're going to pee like that. But just like a person anyway, when they can't even make it to the bathroom, they end up going in the pants and going all over the place. Like I say, you shouldn't have carpet in the rain. That's a senior building, disabled building anyway. You might have problems like that. Older people and all that. I'm a respectful kind of guy. I respect people. But these marriage, do they expect? No, you know what they do? They put people on weekends too. You're not supposed to do that. The marriage office is downstairs on the first floor. So it's that. Forgiveness, like a cat. And there, secondary cat, Brownie. She's trying to save the same cat, but it's a different cat. The other one's red. Garfield. Passed away. This is my secondary cat. He said she was there the last time she first did the first inspection. Yeah, I said it was under the bed. She actually had seen a cat. I just didn't want to bring it up because I was hurt. I just wanted to pretend it was still alive, but it was a different cat. As long as you don't know what it's like to lose a pet. No defense, but this bitch just does have pretty good much of cold ice running through her veins, I guess. Ice cold and doesn't feel a damn thing. And words hurt, harsh. I guess they have to deal with it, don't they? Cricket managers. They're all power. More power to you, right? That's where they at. All power. When you're manager, you create tens of respect. You know, team recruit tens of respect instead of how their departments did. And that's the thing. A lot of them in the past too been sweeping in people's apartments, stealing things. There was a maintenance woman here once. She was doing the same thing. Once before, there was a seminary. Tell me to stay on the porch. I shouldn't have did that anyway. I don't know why I did, but that was pretty stupid. I should have stayed in there. Because they sprayed and stuff ain't the strong, so they're trying to make like good stuff they spray. The stimmer was done, but when I came back in there, all of a sudden the maintenance coming through my door, that woman maintenance. I heard her outside saying, I'll be up in a minute, she was going to go to the rubber stimmer. She came in my apartment. Then she made some excuse saying, she seen me here, and then kind of got like scared or something. Hesitated. Just trying to make sure you lock the door. Sure. Takes that long to lock the door? Dang. Okay, I'll be up in a minute. Upstairs to the next floor. The stairs, and it takes that while to lock my door. Wow. Must be a very hard lock to lock the door. And get this. I was in my bed laying down before, and they were not put a bed privacy in the bedroom today, because I mean, if there's any bugs in my bedroom, I'm sure enough to take care of it. There's alcohol for that. I take care of that. So I did a real good job. Better than what these cheap stimmers do. But you know what she did? When I was laying in bed in there, I put my freaking door open. I'll be here in a minute. I tried to sound asleep in there. I'll be here in a minute. Now this is the kind of building you don't want to live in here. I mean, please don't even think about it. You move in here, I guess you hate yourself like I do. This building is brought none of the pain. First, that's exactly what they want. They want you to hate yourself. Make you feel like you don't want to be wanting to go. They don't want people to be here because people speak out about what goes on here. That's exactly the truth. There's no truth in that. What can be more truthful? bang your head in the wall a few times and see how crazy you get, because that's how crazy you can get here. Something happened in the building once. It's been quite a while now, like a couple of years already. A year back, a couple of years. Oh man, it was somebody supposed to fell off a porch, but I didn't exactly see it then. I just heard it. The guy fell off the porch, but I don't know if he fell off the porch or he committed suicide. I heard he might have problems, but I don't know if that's the truth. Not. It could have been covered up. But I heard too that he had a hooker in there, too. He was somebody, so the hooker told him he had a party or two, what? But no, he fell off the porch. But anyway, tell you what I heard. It's too gruesome anyway. He fell on something down there. On the top of his roof over the entrance to the building. I won't tell you the details what I heard, but I didn't exactly see it, but there was a woman here panicked too, and she seen that. I don't know how many people saw it, but I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't hear her scream or anything, because I don't know sleep or what, but I didn't hear her. Because I didn't hear anything, I just heard the news, but about what somebody said. Could have been an accident, but at least they ruled out the accident. I heard he was doing some of the porch, and meanwhile, was he drunk? Or did he commit suicide? I say it's a kind of a mystery, if you ask me. Okay, it may have been an accident. But I'm no critic, so I don't know. Could be an accident, could be. But when exactly knows, I haven't even seen the whole event. But I do know this building is whacked. But there's nothing making more than this. Maybe you didn't have a heart attack because they want to make sure you don't feel living, I guess. They want you out in cold weather. It's cold weather again. They want me out there. That's really sick. But I guess somebody's chance if I do have a stroke in court. I guess I'm talking double suing them in reverse. Of course, the nut job's gonna lie to the manager. The nut job manager's gonna lie to the judge. Just going into court with a load of lies. Flooding out the court with fact. Next Friday, I think. But we might have to change it, I don't know. I guess we could change it, but you don't go to the manager down for that anyway. Of course, he won't change it because he has power, but this is the court, so you might be able to change it to the court anyway. If it's not suitable time. My mom's supposed to take me there. Oh yeah, something I really don't like to say and tell you. I really don't like to tell about myself. I don't really tell the public much because I don't even want. I just want to sometimes pretend that I'm not, but I am, and I guess you gotta deserve to know. The public deserves to know, so I'm disabled. Totally a fact. I don't like to say that much because I don't really like to talk about it. But I was born with it. At least I told my mom and my mom, because of the doctor and stuff, you know, or with certain doctor with her stuff when I was a baby. Somebody could tell that I was totally disabled, somebody this and that, somebody I don't know. Well, I don't know what's more to say. Guess I could be screwed. But this is enough proof words I could say at this time. I'll keep informed maybe more, but the next video will be where I show you my bedroom. Floors that you can see to prove yourselves. I love to show it to you. I'm not afraid. Obviously, that marriage thinks she's not afraid of anything. She thinks she's got me. The question here. Who's got more balls than ever? Guess I'm not worried about balls. It's about standing up for your rights. Something she don't know much about. She thinks she's standing up for rights. She has no rights. She treats tens like tens don't have no rights. She don't have no rights doing what she's doing. You don't go to a party anytime you feel like it. You don't go and do it. Parties and weekends. Even because HUD's coming out, they want to prepare things. You still won't bug people on weekends. They try to keep HUD from knowing about things in the building. They hide things, but what more can I say? But yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, people. I will show you waiting on the carpet in there. In my bedroom. I'll show you that in the next video. Thank you for the time to hear my meme, my coin, watching my video. Thanks.